What's up, Renegade Nation? Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters and YouTube members. Silverstorm Forge, Marvin Glassburn, Charaday Raider, Sushi Overdose, Saren G. Tiso, Data, Big Geek, Strictly Psycho, Barnard Maddox, Logan Moreau, Eric Smith, Ellie B, Ultra Chara, Amory Dunlap, Joshua Selbishka, Randy Cheney, Fall of Man 20, Sec Clark, Neck, Anthony Greisel, Garrett McKinney, Miss Chris, Arnold, Richard Black, Mr. Happy, Marshall Selden, Tack Cap, Gray Shield, and as always, I'd like to give a big shout out to our executive producers, Joshua Fix, The Gimpster 101, Bevan Brummett, and welcome our new executive producer, Vincenzo. Thank you all very much for your support. If you wish to become a YouTube member, click the join button, which is down by the subscribe button down below. And if you wish to check out our Patreon, feel free to click the link down below in the description to find out more. We'll see you there. Oops. Well, there goes the power. Alright, open the door. Crack open some more of these. I just hate boxes. Boxes killed my parents. I'm not sure whether this is a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, is the robot like... I've learned to not ask too many questions when it comes to Michael Reeves, because here's the thing about Michael Reeves. He is a mad bastard, and he knows this, and he loves this. He loves the fact that he knows that we know he's a mad bastard. What do you think of this, Nick? What? I was asking, like, what do you think about all this?
I'm not programmed to think.
That's fair. Neither am I, really. I mean, I'm programmed to just sit literally busy doing nothing, as you can see on my shirt. So, yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now. So, I have no idea what the hell's going to happen. All I know is that we have a video here by Michael Reeves, and he is doing his thing, like normal. And, I'm just not going to ask any questions. I'm just going to watch, and we're going to see what the hell happens. Here we go.
So there's this company called Boston Dynamics. Their whole purpose in life is to create the most advanced robots the world has ever seen. They've gone from nothing to a heroin pot that snorts crack and just wriggles around on the ground, to an actual moving quadruped robot, to this insanely advanced robotic dog named Spot. It can map its environment and learn in real time from things around it. It can traverse terrain that robots could previously never walk on. It's the culmination of 30 years of research and development. It's an engineering masterpiece.
Yes.
I want to make it piss beer into a cup, so...
What else is new? Leave it to Michael Reeves.
It was 2 years ago when I watched the reveal trailer for Spot on the Boston Dynamics YouTube channel, and I lost my goddamn mind. It was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. It was a robot that moves like a dog. I had to see it in person, so what did I do? I messaged them. I emailed them. I even tweeted at them. I would do anything for a Boston Dynamics robot dog to just be here. And what did they say?
Well, Dolan.
Do anything.
Dolan.
Boston Dynamics robot dog to just...
Dolan, no. No. And Michael, why are you encouraging him? I am angry.
Can you fuck it? What? Can you fuck it? No.
No.
Oh.
I know Dolan's just fucking around. Dolan's been one of my favorite. He's a filthy, crusty meme lord. Of the highest order, and I salute him.
Just be here. And what did they say? I'm giving out to construction companies. And of course I was bummed about that. What am I going to do? So I just accepted it, moved on.
No, he made his own
2 weeks
construction
later,
company, didn't
what
he?
do I see but Adam Savage gallivanting around with the robot dog? Does he look like a construction company? No! Those bastards lied to me. And so I waited, and I waited, and I waited. until Spot became publicly available. And then with the help of offline TV and the sponsor I liked who about where their entire budget was going, there's a Boston Dynamics robot dog right here.
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
It's the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Look at it, it's so sick. You can control all of its movement with this little baby shitter Nintendo Switch controller. But also, they let you write code for it. And the API documentation is only kind of ass. At that point, you don't even need the fucking GameCube controller because you can run it entirely off of software written on a computer. The level of advancement is just staggering. It feels like I'm holding a piece of the future in my hands every time I execute code on it. And above everything, it's just so fucking cool. It's so sick. How did they make it so sick? But you still lied to me. You lied to me, Boston Dynamics, and so you're gonna have to watch as I turn your state-of-the-art robot dog into a machine that pisses beer into a cup for me to drink. Why specifically that? Because it sounded funny. I don't fucking know. That's the only thing, you know, to cope. But eventually, my beer's gonna be gone, but my sadness isn't. So what am I gonna do? Fill it myself like some fucking Neanderthal? No. Here's what I want. I want to place my empty cup on the ground. Then I want Boston Dynamics Pisspot over there to use its cameras and survey the room for any red solo cups on the ground. If it detects one, I want it to move over to it, position itself above it, and piss me a nice tall glass of beer so that I don't have to. And then I guess it can fuck off and find more cups to piss in. And you gotta start somewhere, right? So let's start where most things do. That's right, the penis. This is my first prototype of the penis. And by prototype, I mean this is what's going on the dog. I'm not gonna make another one. Like all penises, it's a 2-axis gimbal driven by servo motors. So it moves left and right and up and down, all to aim this guy, which is I guess kind of like the urethra. It's what's being fed the pressurized beer. I'm using water right now, but it's using like a solenoid to control it. And better example, it's facing straight down like it will be when it's attached to the dog, and I can move it around and reposition and kind of aim the piss so that which is kind of cool. But the thing is,
I worry because the laptop is right there, and the water's like right there. So
yeah, like he can't afford a new one if he happens to fuck it up.
God dang it, you're right. I'm looking at this from my point of view. I fuck up my laptop, I cry, and I cry because I know I'm going to have to wait at least 2 months worth of savings to get one that's equatable to the one that I have.
The one aiming the piss. We need a way for the dick to detect the cup and aim itself automatically. I'm thinking a camera and some sort of computer vision system thing. That was a shit idea, Past Michael, and I hate you forever. Turns out we want
The amount of times I have looked back on myself in these videos, and I've said things, and I've just been like, holy shit, Past Nate, you are a fucking retard. You seriously need to get your... Thank you. You seriously need to get your shit together.
You're gonna have to bleep that word.
Oh, God. Sorry about that. Anyway, back to it.
Pi, you get like 2 frames a second, because it just can't process the images fast enough. That, or I'm stupid and set it up wrong. Probably the second one, honestly. But either way, it's not fast enough to track the cup. But ooga booga, caveman brain idea, we don't need the computer to understand that this is a cup. All we need is for it to see all the brightest pixels in the image, because the inside of the cup is entirely white. So I wrote this code that generates a mask of the brightest pixels on the screen, and then it literally just averages their position. It's maybe the smallest IQ solution I could have come up with, but it works fucking amazing. But Michael, what happens when the floor is also white? Won't the camera get confused and not be able to track the cup? Well, first of all, fuck you, smartass. But also, yes, you're right. You can see that the camera's having a super hard time differentiating between the bright pixels on the floor and the ones in the cup. But there's a pretty easy workaround. First, you dynamically set the camera's brightness on startup, and 2, you just light the shot. And now, all that's being detected is the cup. This is thanks to a quirky little physics thing that Veritasium would call the inverse square law, and I would call light get more dim when it more farther away. And since the cup is closest to the light source, it will always have the brightest pixels in the frame. Please don't trust anything I just said. I didn't go to school. I'm stupid. I'm not a physicist. Don't trust...
Of course you're not a physicist. You're an engineer. You work practical applications. Dude, you're way smarter than most people.
If he's a dipshit, I'm just gonna kill myself.
Wow, okay! They have to cut that too.
I'm not allowed to say that either?
I don't know anymore, dude. We got a video demonetized for literally no fucking reason. They said, oh, it contains one of these words here. I scanned the entire video from beginning to end. Nothing. Nothing. I even edited the shit out of the video when I posted it that I thought was going to be too offensive for YouTube. And they still...
Could have all been wrong. It could have all completely been wrong, but it still works. It still works, right? So, look, now when we combine the camera system with the penis, it can aim itself perfectly at the cup anywhere it is in the frame. And when I leave it alone for a while... perfect cup of beer every time. Oh my god, it fucking worked.
It just seems so violent.
That's like a violent piss. It's like that one scene from Austin Powers, the third one.
After he's been in cryo sleep for forever.
No. I'm talking like the third one. Whenever him and Mini-Me, or whenever he's like sneaking into the one place and he's hiding and he accidentally unplugs the fountain and the fountain stops pissing. So instead he starts pissing to try and make up for it. And his piss eventually starts running out of piss. And then all of a sudden you just hear... And then he like shoots a water jet across the fucking room that's spinning around. I'm sorry.
5%. Sure, it would fuck it up. Beer tastes like shit. It's time to attach it to the dog, but how do we do that? Maybe we can use... movie magic.
That was actually really good. I did not expect that. Michael, you genius.
Let me go find someone to test this. Hey, buddy, pal, let's go get some cool thing to test. So, you're famously alcoholic among us. Wait, no. So this is really going to suit you very well. And welcome into the garage.
Why is a robo dog chained up?
Let me set the scene. Ignore the sex swing robo dog.
Sober now.
Now you can get your fix. You don't have to fill the cup yourself. Uh-oh, empty cup, nothing in the cup. You don't want to pour it yourself. You don't want to pour the... You're an alcoholic, come on. Take the cup,
gosh,
put the
no.
cup under the robot dog's crotch.
Like, right. That's the crotch part, right?
And now you have a nice cup of beer. Claim your prize. I haven't coded that part out yet. And that's yours to keep, even.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Can't help but notice you haven't drank the beer yet. You gotta drink the beer, buddy.
Nope, she's pouring it out.
Now what we gotta do is teach Spot the robot to move around the room to any red solo cup it can see. Originally I was gonna use the onboard cameras for this, but the quality on the onboard cameras is it's rat shit. It's like a VHS tape from the 1990s. The TensorFlow model I've been using to detect the cup does not play well with the camera quality at all. But luckily Boston Dynamics sells an improved camera attachment for Spot, so we just need to head to their site and pick one up. I bought this security camera on Amazon for $30. To make a wireless for Spot is easy. Just take the output wire of your camera and adapt it over to RCA. Now that you got RCA
Oh my
set up,
god, this music! Oh, I've used it so many times. Jesus Christ. And this is like one of those old, this is like one of these old tutorial videos from like YouTube back in 2009.
Did you see his list of what you need?
Yeah, I know. A security camera, time, mild depressive disorder. I got all those things.
plug it into your RCA to HDMI converter, and we all know the output of that bad boy is going in your wireless HDMI transmitter, which of course sends signal over to the wireless HDMI.
That's the nearest, dude. I've used one of those. Depends on, like, does he have the Pro version? The Pro version's actually pretty good.
Receiver, and then that is gonna go back to fucking wired HDMI. Plugging it, it's just that easy. Now you can vlog yourself on a wireless security camera. Or fucking, what was I doing it for? Right, to put it on a robotic dog so it can piss beer into cups. Why have I not said this out loud before? Why am I doing it? Sorry about that, about me. But look at this. I've cleared the dog's astigmatism, and it can finally see clearly enough for us to teach it how to find one of these. Alright, I'm gonna put the program I wrote for Spot up on the screen now. I know you kinda have to be a giga genius to understand code, but let's try to walk through some of the advanced logic I use to program the dog. If Spot sees the cup to the left of the screen, he turns left. If Spot sees the cup to the right of the screen, it turns right. And now maybe the most advanced concept in Spot's programming, if it sees the cup in the middle of the screen, he will walk forward to it and place his dick above it. I unattached the dick. But you get it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it not sick as shit? Is it not cool? True security camera, right?
pretty sick.
So I think the idea
Not
is
bad.
you did some sort of idle animation. I just set it to spin around in circles, and then you're chilling. You're day drinking with the boys. No, you're not. You've been in quarantine, and you haven't seen anyone for 8 months. You're sad, and you're drinking alone. And I don't want to fill up.
What a call out there, Michael. Jesus Christ.
At least we've had roommates. It's better than nothing.
True.
My cup when I'm sad and drinking alone, so I plop it. See the cup. Fuck. Really should have tested it before doing that whole spiel.
There it goes.
Oh, it fucking works, Nickins. Wait, it fucking works. Why didn't it work the first time? Then it works. The first time was a fluke.
It's because it was
and I
too
had to
far
fix
away.
it. Yes. Go, fucker. Yes, go. Piss in your cup. That's so fucking
Good
sick.
boy.
That's so cool. That's so fucking cool. That's so sick. That's all the discrete parts.
You did
That's the dick. That's the pissing. That's the moving yourself around the room to the cup. I just have to fucking mush them together.
Welcome
This
to
won't
the
end well.
future of alcoholism. We've been there before. All cup and no beer. That ends today. Introducing Boston Dynamics Piss Spot. Nope, not Boston Dynamics. Please stop sending us cease and desists. Piss Spot. Hours of research have resulted in the most advanced beer pissing robot the world's ever seen. All at the flick of a switch.
I just love that the circuitry and everything like that is literally in a shitty little Rubbermaid container on its back, along with what looks like a little mini keg. But dude, you remember those like Heineken mini kegs that were like that tall and that big around? They had like 6 cups of beer worth in them.
I was never quite that alcoholic.
Well, no, you don't have to be an alcoholic because even as a child, they show beer commercials on TV.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Okay, well, that's fair. But imagine if Michael would have gotten his hands on one of those that was already pressurized and everything like that, he wouldn't have to have built like a little miniature like keg distribution system. Interesting. But, oh well. Still. This. Fuck.
Bum, 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 bum. Robot dog. You can be wherever you want, right? That's the magic of it. You put it on the ground and you just back away.
No fucking way. No! No! He missed!
Do it again. Oh no, the tank pressure. Oh god, it's slipping in the piss. Oh, go. You know what? Do your thing. Go.
Come on, what do we got? Oh god!
No, wait. Wait. Where is it? Oh, Michael.
A steaming cup of beer. And then you barely even...
Steaming cup.
That sounds fucking awful.
This is just terrible. You know what? I will say this. What a perfectly good waste of a robot. And you know what? I don't care. It's Michael Reeves' money. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
It's fucking hilarious.
It is too good for words. Holy shit. Oh, my heart.
He's like, I don't know. It sounded funny. It is funny. Congratulations.
It's fucking hilarious,
It's
Michael.
hilarious.
Well done. Well done.
Notice something just like in the corner of your house.
What's he doing now?
He just like waits until someone else needs their beer filled. You're really embarrassing me in front of the people right now, honestly.
Damn it.
Oh no, you did it again.
It's not well house trained yet.
Nah, not yet. Come on, boy. Come on. It's out of beer.
Yes! And then he just grabbed a couple more.
Oh
Move over here, but no, don't go to the piss. Don't go back to the piss.
Turn him off! Turn him off! Turn him off! Turn him off! Holy shit! No! Oh no!
His bot is working flawlessly.
Never has a more false statement ever been stated before in human history there, Michael. Pissbot is working flawlessly. God dang it. Holy hell. Woo. Oh God, I'm gonna die.
35% of the time. It's working so well.
35%. That's okay. At least you corrected yourself.
On a Zoom call and show this innovation to Boston Dynamics, but guess which company ghosted me once again? At this point, I just want to drive to their headquarters in person and give them a piece of my mind.
Do it.
Did you know Boston Dynamics is in Boston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to drive from Los Angeles to Boston. I definitely underestimated the amount of time. Oh, hey, it's the school I went to.
Wow.
Good times, man. Good times at this college. Good. Oh man, it fucking sucked. I hated it.
Oh, if I could have a robot that could piss on the friggin' sign, in front of the sign at my old college. God, dude.
Underestimated what 45 hours of driving feels like. My legs are like 90% blood clots. I just couldn't take a look on the video and I went, Boston Drive funny. I don't know. Maybe I just need to get out of the house and severely overcompensated.
They didn't go through Tennessee.
I kind of miss it. So I'm looking forward to making more. Ideally without the 6-month break in between. But no guarantees. The new Minecraft update looks pretty sick. And so that might be busy with that for a bit. And hey, after 8 days, a couple pop tires, and 2,988 miles, we made it to Boston. So I can finally do what I came here to do.
Doesn't look like anybody's there.
Are you gonna piss in front of it?
Get pissed on. Alright, let's try it back. Yeah.
I thought he wanted to.
That is the most spiteful piss I've ever seen in my entire life. It's not over. It's not over. There's more to go. Oh.
I forgot to record this before I left for Boston. We're in the middle of Oklahoma right now. It's extremely windy. There's some pretty sick cows behind me if you haven't seen those yet. If you liked any of the shirts I've worn in this video, they're mine. I made them in Microsoft Paint on my Twitch stream. So if you want them, they're down there. The cows love them. The cows can't get enough of the bottle shirt. The baby shirt looks amazing in the mud, in this trench that we parked next to. The groom shirt actually looks quite nice on human beings. They're very comfortable. It helps the channel. You have heard it all before. It's there. It's you know the whole thing. Just got 2 flat tires in Columbus, Ohio. Fuck you, Columbus, Ohio, for that one. Run the off.
Wow.
Kind of dangerous, honestly. That guy is totally flat. That guy also totally flat.
Shitty roads.
Damn.
I gotta say, me and my dad have driven across like a fair amount of this country. Worst roads I have ever encountered in my entire life, Arkansas. Like no shit. That's not a jab at Arkansas, but work on your fucking roads, guys.
AR Kansas.
Huh?
AR Kansas.
Yeah.
It's not totally flat. It's how much you can be saving with honey. Because this video is sponsored by honey. In case you've been living off the 103B off-ramp in Columbus, Ohio, you probably heard of honey. But for those of you who have been here, where are you? And also, honey is a free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes and applies them at checkout automatically. Here's how it works. Fucking cut to me somewhere that's not the 103B off-ramp. Thanks, off-ramp, Michael. You get the honey extension on your computer completely for free in 2 easy clicks. Then when you're checking out on one of the 30,000 supported sites, honey pops up and all you have to do is click apply coupons. You just wait a second for honey to test out all the coupon codes it can find, and if it finds one, bada bing, bada boom, you save money on something you are already gonna buy. You know what I can save money on is 2 spare tires from AutoZone.com. Look at that, see? $50 $50 on 2 spare tires. If you buy stuff online, it makes sense to just have Honey sitting there, maybe saving you money. Back to you, off-ramp Michael. Thanks, asshole, who is not stuck here. But if you want to just randomly save money when you're shopping online, go to joinhoney.com/Reeves. That's joinhoney.com/Reeves. Thanks again to Honey for sponsoring this video. They'll probably help pay for the tow truck. Maybe.
So yeah, there you go.
That kind of sucks about the flat tires, but
Yeah.
still funny commercial idea for it.
Oh, very, very funny.
Thanks, asshole, who is not stuck here.
So, I like that commercial. It's just like, hey, you want to save $50 for 2 flat tires? That is completely the fault of Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, go to AutoZone.com and use Honey using my promo code. Joinhoney.com/Reeves. You'll save you $50 that hopefully Honey will also pay for. Yeah. Fuck you, past Michael, or fuck you, future Michael, who's not stuck here on the off ramp. Yeah. God, dude, the amount of times me and my dad okay. My dad and I have driven to Texas. We've driven to Canada. We have driven to Philadelphia, New York. Furthest west is Texas. Like, we drove all the way to, like, outside of Dallas to pick up a truck. Yes. We drove to Dallas for a truck. Jesus Christ. Saying that out loud makes me just sound like the most redneck of rednecks that there is out there. What'd you drive to Texas for? I went to get us a pickup truck. What kind of pickup truck? It had a big fat deer-killing bumper on the front. We called it the Stump. Which actually, funny enough, the bumper on the front was like bent in a weird way. Me and my dad tied the front bumper to a tree to like unbend it. To unbend that one section that was stuck.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. I loved that truck. I really wish my dad would have kept it so I could have like bought it off of him, but I never figured out what he did with it. Cuz I just came back one day and it was gone. I was like, "Hey Dad, where'd the truck go?" He's like, "I sold it, son." I'm like, "Oh." But yeah,
The furthest I've ever personally driven was to Atlanta.
Atlanta's a pretty good drive.
I've ridden to in a bus to New York, so New York City.
Yeah.
Yes, we went. Well, technically, we didn't go all the way to New York City. We went to Boston.
Oh.
And then went to New York City from there.
Okay. All right. And furthest, like, I speak of driving. Me and my mom drove 7 hours to Cookeville, Tennessee, and back to deliver a kitten, a little cute kitten. Now, if you've tuned in on our Twitter, you've seen pictures of the kitten. Sweet, sweet boy. Absolute, like, angel of a cat. And he pretty much fell asleep in my mom's arms the entire way there, like, wrapped up in his blanket. He slept the entire way. 3.5 hours there, and then the 3.5 hours back, me and Mom were just both like, "You miss him?" Mom's like, "Yeah. I wish I was still holding him."
Kitties do sleep a lot.
They do, and this one was a fresh kitten. He was a good baby. I loved that cat so much, dude. But
Hopefully he has a very good new home.
he does. The person who's taking him in is a vet. A veterinarian who was looking for a good cat for him and his daughter and his wife, and they got a good cat out of it.
Nice.
Yeah. So still don't know his name. They hadn't named him yet. Usually, whenever the parent comes to pick up the kitten, they've usually named it at that point. But I guess they were waiting to get it home to the daughter, and they were gonna let the daughter name it. I hope they don't call it like Raisin or something like that, or Captain Wrinklebutt. I don't know. But anyway, would you buy a robot if it pissed beer?
Depends on how much it costs.
Well, considering how much the advanced camera costed for this, $27 or almost $28,000. I think it was, or let's just call it even $30,000.
I would never buy anything that cost that much because I couldn't afford it.
Me neither. But then, of course, we're not Michael Reeves, who I guarantee you, also due to his Twitch streaming, has a massive amount of disposable income. Also, leaving a like on this video because that was freaking hilarious. So yeah, I don't... Gosh.
A steaming cup of beer.
That's the worst.
It's like the last thing anybody wants to hear when they're being offered beer.
Hey, look, a nice big fat steaming cup of beer. It's like, who drinks their beer hot? It's like, Jesus Christ.
Fucking psychopaths. Because, I mean, it's like hard enough to drink it cold, in my opinion. Like, I mean, like, it's hard enough to find good enough beer to enjoy it cold. I know some people just enjoy beer, and I'm just like...
Not me.
Like, it's an acquired taste, and I'm like, I have tried my best to acquire that taste, and it just ain't fucking happening.
Yeah, I prefer liquor. I think you do too.
Like, you know what's an acquired taste probably? It's not the fucking taste of the beer, it's the fact that it gets you drunk, but you can just take a couple shots of liquor and get the same fucking effect.
Yeah. Hey.
Half the time
beer is dandy, but liquor is quicker.
It's strong, and it makes you go, whoa, but it tastes good.
Well, liquor is quicker when it comes to getting you fucked up.
It was also quicker when it comes to acquiring a taste for it, too. Because, I mean, like, the first couple times I took a shot of Jack Daniels, I was like, what the fuck? That's disgusting. But it's like
pour me another
as I drink
one.
some more, I'm just like, kind of like it, actually.
Then, like, 7-8 shots deep, you're just like...
Not at the same time, but
no.
after drinking it, like, a few different occasions, I was like, yeah, kind of good. I like it.
For me, whenever I drink Honey Jack, I'm just like, stings, but it tastes really fucking good.
Yeah.
It's like the rum as well. That Kraken rum that you were drinking, that tasted really good.
Oh, yeah. The spice rum tastes awesome. It does kick you in the teeth a lot of the times. So you take a shot of it, and you'll just be like, whoa.
Yeah. It sneaks up on you.
It's strong.
Yeah. But, honestly, I would prefer that. Plus, I think it'd be easier to do. Just like, it would piss a shot, like a shot glass into your Dixie cup.
Oh, yeah. Anything that's not fucking carbonated would probably be easier to get. Like, without a mess into a cup, I would think. Yeah.
What I would do is, if I'm Michael Reeves, I would make my own, like, personalized cups that, like, has his face at the bottom of it, and then the thing would come over top and would, like, piss on his face.
Dude, I would just rig it up with a little water gun.
You think?
And then I would, like, fill the water gun with some liquor, have it, like, set up with a mechanism to, like, pull the trigger several times. Like, not one of the ones you have to pump, but one of the little spritzer ones,
Yeah.
And just, like, have that be the dick. And just have it, like, aim at the cup and just, like, and then you got a shot of liquor.
Either that or one of those, like, those spray cannon things that you see from, like, the, or not really spray cannons, but, like, the spray guns that you get from, the carnival games and stuff like that. Take the pressurization down a lot and just have it piss it into the cup like that. Yeah. I'd use one of those. But, again, there's multiple ways he could do this. But
or you could even just rig it up with, like, a fucking, like, Jaeger bottle with one of those little caps on it where, like, you press the button and it, like, opens and it's got, like, the little, like, curved kind of like hamster nozzle looking thing on it.
Yeah, I know the one
so
you're
that you can
about.
actually have it, like, get over the cup and then it just, like, opens up and just whoosh, and cuts back off, like, once the cup's filled up.
Perfect.
Yeah. Obviously, I think if he's going to do something like that, he should challenge himself and try to actually get it in a shot glass somehow. Try to get it to detect and get it into a shot glass.
Well, again, that's why
I know he doesn't take ideas from his stupid viewers.
Because he's done that in the past.
He's on a far lower level than his almighty intellect. But
we bow to you, Michael Reeves. You are
if he happens to
far
see this
smarter.
And think it's a good idea and does it, then I would be like, well, hell yeah.
Yeah, but guarantee he's just going to look at us sitting on this couch. He's just like, why should I listen to what these fat shits want me to do anyway?
You shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't. Instead, you should do something better. You know what you all should do? You all should go check out Michael Reeves' channel. You know how you do that?
He comes up with a lot funnier stuff than we do.
You're goddamn right. You know how you do that? You click his name in the title of the video, which is like right here, I think, or right down there, right below my feet. And if you want to check out the original video, the link is in the description down below. But hey, go back to Michael Reeves' original video and see if you can find our comment. But I guess the only way you can do that is by clicking off of our video, and if that's the case, and you're still here and listening to us, we greatly appreciate it. Be sure to leave a like on the video because, YouTube's deleting likes right now for some reason. Ha ha! Fun! Anyway, that's going to do it, everyone. Until then, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you then, everyone. Peace out.